miles an hour there.
Yeah. I mean, I knew they were going to go fast, so I knew the coaches were emphasizing the whole week how fast we had to play as a defense, and I think they took advantage of their opportunities, but I think our defense, played well and played hard.
Matt and then Dustin.
Micah, they, kind of at times kind of get you. It seemed like you guys are on your heels, or maybe almost on skates with their speed, and the speed of their offense and their guys kind of plays. And I guess how tough was it to kind of adjust, and the fact that as soon as they put the ball down, they were basically snapping it.
Yeah, no, it's really it's difficult for a defense. We're all reactionary, and by the time they have to set up, we have to get a call from the sideline in and communicate it to everybody, and then we also have to communicate our checks within that play. So it's definitely pretty difficult, and it puts a lot of stress on the defense when they're going up tempo like that. So we knew they would get into that, and we knew that was their thing. So we got to be better prepared for it, and I think we made some good adjustments throughout the game. But I think overall we played pretty hard.
Dustin and Tom.
I'm trying to think of the exact time and situation, but you'll probably remember the timeout. I want to say it was like 7 minutes ago. Those guys were rolling, and obviously there was sort of big cheer that you guys just called one, but I think forced the field goal from there. And I think that after that was sort of 3 and out where you got the punt. How big is that moment? What gets said in that huddle? What was done basically to get you guys to, settle everything down and basically make a couple plays? What changed in that moment?
Yeah, I think guys were just talking to each other. Look, just settle down, like you said. Just relax and communicate out there and just do your job. It doesn't have to be anything special. We just have to get up and get lined up and make our play. And I think in that timeout, guys were just telling each other that, and there was talking on the sideline. But once we got on the field, that's exactly what we did, and everybody was calm. There wasn't, sometimes in those moments there's a lot of stress and guys are yelling and guys are trying to communicate. But during that moment, I think guys were really locked in and just did their job.
And then Kevin.
Micah, with those guys playing as fast as they were, is it difficult to always just be in the right position? It looked like there was a handful of plays where things went wrong. Was it just a matter of just not getting the call in time, or just blowing assignments?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of a combination. There's some calls that just get in too late, and guys are getting lined up right as they hike the ball, and you're kind of mid-play looking at your assignment and realizing what you have to do within the play. But you can't always play defense like that. You gotta have some calls which are just base calls, and they can get out fast, and you can get lined up, and everybody can be on the same page. But that happened throughout the night. But there were definitely some scenarios where we were on our heels.
Kevin and then Zach. Episode.
Yeah, Micah, a lot of quick throws obviously from them, but when you got them in 3rd and long, how did you feel like the pressure was on Zach?
Yeah, I feel like some of it we could get, but there was a lot of run blocking schemes while they were throwing the ball. So RPOs, but some of them were just actual run blocking schemes and drop back pass or 1-step pass, and sometimes we were bringing pressures with that, and then other times we were going drop 8 and bringing guys out and moving guys around. So I think we did a good job of mixing it up on them, but I think they also did a good job, either keeping it back in protection and picking up our pressures.
Zach, last one.
Because when you're playing a team like this, I don't know if this is vocalized or not, but when you're playing a team that does so much kind of funky stuff, how fast they're going to play, how unconventional some of what they do is. Do you almost feel like you've got to have more of a mentality of just sort of being able to wipe a play, even more so than normal, just accepting, hey, they're going to get some yards, they're going to score some points. You can't shut them down. It's maybe more about how you react to it, I guess. Without
a doubt. I think on the sideline, there was just a lot of talk of just, look, man, relax. They're gonna get their plays. There's gonna be some plays where they cut a guy loose, or they do some trick play like a long reverse or something like that, and we just got to get up and get ready for the next play, because that's the most important thing is not dwelling on what you just happened, what you just did wrong. It's about going out and making the next play, because if your mind's not right, you probably won't make that next play that you have to.
All right. Thanks, Micah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.